Okay, so let me explain to you a little bit about the difference between a bestseller and a bestseller tag, which are extremely important when we try to make our book into a sales funnel, okay, of like continuing customers so that we don't have to worry about this. The customers can literally come through our bestseller book into a funnel that we create so that we have continuous customers coming in. Now, it doesn't really matter if the book is a bestseller on a bestseller list, like a number one bestseller on Amazon, right? Which is super hard to get. Those are generally very famous people, what we call, authority figures, people that have thousands and thousands of reviews. That is not what is important for us. What is important for us is receiving a bestseller tag, which is a little bit different. So I'm actually going to give you a quick overview of what that looks like, what the difference is on Amazon, and then we can take it from there. So let me share my screen, and we will come in and do this. So if you look at my screen, there's a couple of different places that we're looking, right? So I'm under books. There is what we call the bestseller list. Okay, so if I go into the bestseller list, you can see that these are bestsellers essentially on Amazon, period. The what we generally want to look at is like the top 20. The top 20 are all in here. It goes down to like, I don't know, infinity. It doesn't even matter because we're not even looking that far. What we look at generally is, okay, who's the bestseller right now? And as you can see right off the bat, it is your Mel Gibsons of the world and the Oprahs of the world and all these people. That is not what we're after. Honestly, we don't even care about this. If it happens eventually with our book, and my book has been here a few different times, and then it just goes down the line or down the page and then comes up and then it comes down. But it's been there for quite a while. Then it came off and came on. It doesn't really matter. What we really care about is when the book reaches the bestseller tag immediately right after you publish. Okay, so a bestseller tag. So I'm just going to put in a topic. I'm going to just say finance. I don't know, maybe finance literacy. Let's see. And then boom, I see there's a bestseller tag immediately. So that would mean if I click on this book, that this book is a number one bestseller in a category. Okay. So it's in this category. It's also probably bestseller on Amazon. And this book, again, famous book, Atomic Habits, like everybody knows it. But if I go into the category itself, then I can see that I'm a bestseller in social psychology. That's one of the categories that this book is a bestseller in. So we have tiered bestsellers. We can have bestsellers on Amazon, super hard to reach. Been there, super hard to reach. And then we have a bestseller in a category. This is where we live, friends. This is what matters to us because we can do one. Actually, we can even do two things. One thing that you can do is you can screenshot this immediately and start promoting like crazy. This is where you want to start promoting to your current clients. Maybe you've got a pipeline of potential clients and you're like, look at this. You will turn these people around into actual clients. I use this in my free offers. Here's a free offer. Here's a free book. Some people, I will actually send them an actual paper copy autographed. Oh, looks so good. It sends such a beautiful, like it just, you're, putting your best foot forward. My friends, this is it. But the other thing that you can do with this is that you can plaster this all over your internet. Like you can put this on your website. You can do email sequences with this. You can do all kinds. You can put this in your groups. If you have Facebook groups, a lot of people do. If you have LinkedIn groups, This can be anywhere. We're using it for promotion. Okay, we're using it for promotion. But the other thing that happens is the back end of Amazon is already looking at this tag and it's taking it into consideration. So what happens immediately when we get this beautiful orange little tag? Our money shoots up. We get downloads, we get purchases, we get organic sales, meaning sales that don't actually come from an ad. We get ad sales. So we're also making money on Amazon. We're not just making money on our business. And that's the great thing about having a bestseller. Not only are you now a credible person, you know what you're doing, they know that you know, and now you can, in a beautiful, very soft way, shove it in their face. You can show this off. And don't be shy about this. Show it off. I did podcasts. I did speaking engagements. I did all kinds of different events because I was a bestseller author and I still am a bestseller author. So the just the events alone, um, I don't ever have to then come in and worry about, oh, who do I need to talk to about, in this event? Who should I reach out to? Whose hand should I shake? I walk around and I just hold my book in my hand. That's a beautiful conversation starter. People are like, oh, is this your book? I'm like, yeah, yeah, I did a book on this. Oh my goodness, amazing, congratulations. And they see you in a different light. 100%. You're already seen in a different light. So this is what I wanted to show you as far as just a bit of an understanding, like what is the difference? Like why does it matter? It matters because it's immediate credibility, it's immediate trust, and it really puts people at ease when they hire you that you absolutely, without a doubt, 100%, you know what you're talking about. Okay, so hopefully this was it's just quick and simple. And if you hear more about this, please watch the full framework training so that you can get a lot more information about how do I actually get there with the framework. All right, have a great day. Talk soon.